Well, howdy. Live long and prosper. You're with Max, and this is Cold Alias. And as you can see behind me, that's the last rock and roll supper. And this makes this video part 3. Okay, I'll take you through what I've done so far. Today, my mission, should I accept it? And yes, I do accept it. And what the mission is I'm going to do, I said that last time, I did more than 2, but I'm going to do 2 figures. I want to do today Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, and I want to do Marilyn Manson. And they'll be, actually behind me you can see the blank figure there. That's going to be Bruce. And right behind Bruce, like between Bruce and Angus, will be Marilyn Manson. As well as that, I'll show you instead of like explaining about that over there. Okay, now I'll try and keep my hands from shaking too much, but as you can see there, I do want to do James Hetfield from Metallica, okay. As I just said, Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, and it'd be Marilyn Manson going somewhere in there behind those 2. So what I did last time, you remember I did Rob Halford with a bald head from Judas Priest. I did the front man of Motley Crue, Vince, there with the blonde hair. I've done, as you know, everyone knows Gene Simmons, as you can see, he's there. Did body armor on him. I didn't do his tongue wide enough because he's got a pretty massive tongue. Usually he sticks it out during concerts, so I've got to fix that. Rob Halford's leather jacket I never finished. I've got to do like studs and like bullets and all sorts. Put his hand on his other shoulder. I jumped ahead a bit with Lemmy. As you can see, Lemmy's hat, I put the skull and crossbone, and I started on his jacket down here because I kind of felt like it looked a bit incomplete. I've done his collar, a little bit of hair, so I've got to just sort of correct the front of his jacket, and I'm going to have him sitting on a chair, so his hands will be sort of across his lap with if I can fit it in, with a cigarette in his hands, as he usually does, or did. Now James here, I have to work out the position of him sitting in a chair as well on that side. So these 2 these cool dudes here frame the rest of them. So my mission today, as I said, and I have accepted it, yes, is Bruce Dickinson and Marilyn Manson. Before I get started, a bit of a bug today. That's why I don't want to talk too much. Okay, so someone asked me in the comments to give a few tips as I'm going. So they didn't specify exactly what sort of tips, but what I'll do is whenever I'm airbrushing, I'll show you what I do anyway. I can't vouch for what other people do because other people use different paints, different airbrushes, different techniques. I mean, we're all different. We all have our own way. So no one's better than the other. No one's way is better than the other. It's what works for you. So I can give you tips on what works for me. Starting with what I use is the Iwata Eclipse. And the reason I use the Iwata Eclipse is just they're a general good all-round gun, in my opinion. Like, from experience, I find these things are good for both fine work and shading. I have bought other airbrushes before that I thought would be good for fine work, and they end up being just good for shading. They've got a wider sort of a spray, and you try doing fine work and it's just a waste of time. I have used cheap airbrushes, the sort you get from an auto shop, and I mean, you get what you pay for. So if you get a cheap airbrush, it'll work good for a while. I don't know how long it'll last. I've used cheap ones before when one of these has broken. Having said that, they don't really break very often, but when they get old, I remember using one recently. I don't know what the brand was. It was all right. It was fairly fair, but you get used to a certain gun. These are the ones I like. So the Water Eclipse, and last time I bought one of these, it's been a little while, was about 260 Aussie dollars, give or take, depending where you get it from. So check out other people's opinions on these and other guns. Work out what you think's best. Like I said, I won't talk too long because I've a bit of a raw throat. And give us a sec. Okay, so here's my very messy workbench, as you can see. This is a little trolley someone was throwing out, a little metal trolley. I've had it for years. And this here that I've got the airbrushes on is an old test tube rack, but you could get a little wooden box. You could make something, drill holes in it. All it's got to do is hold your airbrushes. That's it. And there's my 4 Water Eclipse airbrushes. Now, the reason I have 4 is because firstly I've got black, I've got white, and I've got 2 for colour. And the reason I'm doing that is you can't cross-contaminate your paints. If you're painting and you've got a certain shade, you don't want to just tip the paint out and put another paint straight in. So it takes time to flush your guns. When you're in the middle of a painting, it doesn't take a whole lot of time, but having said that, you don't want to be standing there, flushing out your gun and putting your next color in. It's easier just to have your black ready to go, your white ready to go, and whatever main colors you're using. So it's a logical choice to have at least 3 to 4 guns. So that's basically it. That's what I use. That's how I operate. Yes, I'm a little bit messy, I know. I hope that answered some questions for you. If you have any other questions, chuck them down in the comments. I'm happy to answer any questions, and I'm happy to help people if you're starting out with airbrushing. You don't know what to do, you don't know how to start, you need any sort of tips, I don't know, just chuck them down below and I'll get to everyone's questions. I always read the questions and comments and everything anyway, so I'll answer the best I can. But on that note, let's get started.
Pieces of frozen dawn, a dark hour for my kingdom. Israel, give me the power to let triumph the evil. Now
Well, this is just a quick stop in the video, and the reason is I got some good progress on the painting, part 3, as you can see, but I had to put that job down to paint a Harley, and that was the flaming dirt dragger Harley. I did all the blue flames on it. So I spent a few days on that and shelved this video that you're watching now, the last Rock and Roll Supper part 3. And that's why I'm wearing different clothes, and that's why you can see in the background there's a bit more progress, because I had an urgent job. I had to get that job done. So anyway, I'll resume this video in a second, but I just want to show you, well, you can probably see it there. I'll show you anyway, a little bit of progress. So you can see what I've done. If I zoom out a little bit, you'll see the background. And what I did is I got the Harley painted that I had to do. And while the camera was off, I just wanted to quickly sort of go through the background and establish a bit of the background. And I did a little bit on Rob Halford's arm, the studs I started, but I've got to do like bullets there and do all the creases in the leather and his hand and everything. So I kind of wanted to go through while I was off camera and do a little bit of sneaky catching up just to try and speed things up with this painting. And I do have 2 more Harleys, 2 or 3. I do have Harleys to paint anyway, and one will be in the next few days. So I wanted to get part 3 of this painting finished, the video. And so what I'm going to do, you can see I've got Bruce Dickinson in there doing his big eyes. I've got to do his t-shirt, and I'm going to do Marilyn Manson in a second, as I said earlier in this video. But we're getting there anyway, but I just had to stop and do this little update for you guys. So anyway, I was pleased to get a little bit of the background done. It speeds things up, but I'll resume the video now, and I'm going to do Marilyn Manson. I want to get him done and dusted today, and a little bit on Bruce Dickinson's shirt, and that'll tie up, finish basically part 3. There'll be other parts of the video, because as you can see, I've got all that bottom section to do, and I've got what's his name, James Hetfield from Metallica to do down here, and finish off Lemmy. But anyway, let's carry on.
We'll miss you.
go, girls and guys and girls. That's part 3. So I'm pretty happy with the progress as far as I've got so far. I've got quite a bit done. So I got Marilyn, got Bruce. Next, I will be doing on the other end. I'll just point the camera. You can see Lemmy there. I've got to finish the bottom half of his body. So I'll do that. I'll do Rob Halford's jacket. And I'll probably make a start on James here in the foreground. So there. But anyway, like I said, I had an interruption with that Harley I had to paint, and they had a quick turnaround. I had to get that done, get that out the door. So I got the progress done, got part 3 done. I do have another Harley to paint, and I'm just waiting on the guards and the tank to arrive. So I'll be doing a video with that one. And then after that job's done, I'll be doing a part 4 on this. So I'd imagine there's probably still another 2 parts to do at most on the painting. Yeah, I've got, I think, a couple of Harleys to do. So yeah, there'll be one coming up soon. So while you're watching this video, stay tuned, and there'll be another Harley to paint. So yeah, anyway, I'm rattling on again. It's getting late and it's starting to cool down, so I'm going to go inside and chill. Until next time, if you got any comments, you want any more tips and hints, or you want to know what equipment I use, you know, whatever, just chuck it all down below in the comments. And please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, help my channel to grow. It's hugely appreciated, and it helps me to go and expand and do other things. So without going on and on, stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching.